This accident happened because of two major risks: the truck's blind spot and the worker being distracted. Never stand behind a vehicle at a loading dock. If you can't see the driver's mirrors, they can't see you. Overloading scaffolding planks are dangerous. Platforms must be built with multiple secured planks to handle the weight, and workers should never crowd a single board. Here the plank bent and slipped off its supports, causing both workers to fall. On January 29, 2023, in India, a roadside accident occurred involving a tractor pulling a trolley loaded with sacks of material. As the tractor traveled along the roadway, the overloaded trolley became unstable and overturned. The collapse of the load impacted people nearby. Transporting heavy or unsecured loads on roadside routes requires proper load distribution, secure fastening, and clearly defined travel paths. Overloading increases the risk of vehicle instability and overturning, especially on uneven surfaces. Workers and pedestrians should maintain a safe distance from vehicles carrying heavy loads, and drivers must ensure that cargo is properly balanced and restrained before movement. A cyclist wearing a bright neon yellow jacket is seen riding down a paved path next to a wooden fence. It appears they don't notice the metal traffic barriers positioned across the walkway until it's too late. Without slowing down, the rider crashes directly into the bars, resulting in a sudden and jarring collision. Elevator malfunctions are very dangerous. Both repair teams and hospital staff must take precautions. Workers must use warning signs, and staff must be told which elevators are broken. Unfortunately, poor communication caused this elevator to go down unexpectedly. This video highlights the extreme danger of working under a vehicle without proper safety equipment. You should always use wheel chocks and the parking brake to prevent a vehicle from rolling. Fortunately, in this case, the man noticed the movement and reacted quickly enough to move his body and avoid being crushed. At a construction material loading area in Delhi, workers were transferring large stone slabs onto a delivery truck. During the loading process, the stacked stones shifted and a supporting barrier gave way. One worker became trapped between the stone slabs and the truck structure. Material loading operations involving heavy stone or similar loads require stable stacking, proper restraints, and controlled handling equipment. Workers should never position themselves between loads and the vehicle structure, and mechanical aids should be used to manage heavy materials. Clear communication among team members and adherence to safe loading practices. Power tools like saws, grinders, and cutters can experience sudden kickback or send debris and broken parts flying at high speed. Without proper face protection and a firm grip, this kickback or flying fragments can cause severe injury. Lockout-tagout is a life-saving procedure for electrical work. By locking switches and fuses, workers ensure power stays off while they work. This is the best way to prevent accidental electrocutions and injuries. This video shows the danger of squeezing in front of heavy vehicles. Large trucks have a massive blind spot that can extend up to 20 feet in front of the bumper. Miraculously, she avoided the tires and was able to crawl out safely. A 360-degree swing ride in an amusement park in Uzbekistan suffers a structural failure mid-air. The main metal arm of the attraction snaps in half, sending the platform plummeting to the ground. Small tractors have a very high center of gravity and can tip over backward in less than a second. Using a person as a counterweight is very dangerous because they are in the direct path of the machine if it flips. On March 14th, at approximately 10 a.m., an operational incident occurred at an industrial facility in Thailand. Two employees were assigned to duties near Gate 5 at the rear section of the facility. During routine activity, the gate became unstable and detached from its support system, falling into the immediate work area where the employees were positioned. Heavy industrial sliding doors must be supported by properly engineered track systems. Secure anchoring points. A worker pushes a heavy rolling steel door open, and it seems to work fine. But just 1 second later, a malfunction causes a door to lose its tension, and it crashes down at high speed. This accident was caused by a combination of reckless driving and poorly secured cargo. The worker entered the gate too fast and made a sudden turn and a sudden brake, causing 12 tons of industrial rolls to slide off the bed. On November 19, 2023, in Russia, an advertising sign detached during strong winds and fell onto a pedestrian walkway, striking a passerby. Bystanders assisted the individual, who was transported for medical evaluation. Outdoor signage must be engineered to withstand environmental loads and undergo regular inspections. This video serves as a vital reminder of workplace safety protocols in industrial settings. While two workers were focused on a task next to a large, upright wooden frame, a slight movement caused the structure to lose its balance and collapse due to the speed of the fall. One worker was struck directly by the heavy frame. Although no one was seriously harmed, this highlights the danger of minor oversights. To prevent such incidents, large structures must be securely braced or anchored to the floor. Personnel should avoid working in fall zones and always wear proper PPE, like hard hats. Maintaining situational awareness and clear communication is essential for team safety. Accidents often happen when we are most relaxed, so verifying equipment stability is a vital step in protecting everyone on site. Watch as thousands of bottles of alcohol come crashing down. A single structural failure caused a massive chain reaction, bringing down several rows of high shelving. This accident happened because of a lack of proper gear. Carrying a boiling pot with bare hands made him panic and rush, leading to a nasty spill right at the last second. The incident occurs while a vehicle carrying pressurized gas cylinders is driving up a ramp while the vehicle is in motion. The cover on the truck bed suddenly opens. The unsecured cylinders fall out of the vehicle, scatter onto the road, and begin rolling. People nearby notice the situation and move away from the area. No explosion occurs and no one is injured. Pressurized gas cylinders must always be secured with chains, straps, or certified cage systems during transport, and vehicles must never be moved without proper load securing.